chicken noodle soup. Who can forget the cup of soup and the packet stuff that Mum used to make? Sure, it tasted a bit like chicken and it did have noodles. And we thought at the time that was pretty good. Well, today I've got my version of chicken noodle soup with a special ingredient. You'll have to wait to the end to see what that is. To make chicken noodle soup, you need noodles. Now, you can go to the shop and buy any amount of ready-made noodles. I remember being in China years ago and I watched these people in the restaurant actually making noodles from the dough. They'd roll it and pull it and join it and pull it, and within about 20 minutes they had all these little fine noodles. I have tried many times to replicate that. I fail every time. I bought this noodle maker. Not bad. You get the dough, stuff it in here. This is the same dough I used to make pork dumplings. I had a bit left over. Slide the handle in. There we go. These go straight into boiling water. I've got a pot over on the fire. Got some water madly boiling there. Might just shift that off a bit so as not to burn the fingers. So what you do, you wind them out a bit. That'll do. Cut them off, drop them into the fire. Turn them around a bit. That's what they used to do in China, but they didn't have this machine. We'll have some more. We'll let them come back to the boil, probably about 15 minutes. The next part of the process is the broth, which will form the basis of our soup. A cup and a half good quality chicken stock. Piece of ginger, piece of garlic. Two-thirds of a tablespoon of cooking wine. Two-thirds of a tablespoon of light soy. Teaspoon of sugar. And a dash of sesame seed oil. This stuff has got serious horsepower. There we go. One dash. We'll tip it in this pot here, take it over the fire and boil it for about 8 minutes. For the rest of the soup, we have chicken, of course, mushrooms, red capsicum, mostly for the colour, beautiful sweet flavour once you get it cooked right, and some bok choy, good Asian vegetables. The chicken will brown up, and the mushrooms. I've got a skillet over on the fire, heated up, ready to go. The capsicum and the bok choy we'll add to the broth when it's nearly done. Let's head off to the fire. The broth rolling along quite nicely there. The skillet's hot. Bit of olive oil, not too much. Chicken. mushrooms. The chicken and the mushroom won't take very long. Hopefully by then our broth is ready. Yeah, chicken and mushrooms, they're about done. Just put them over here, a bit of warmth. I think our broth is ready for some additives. The first thing I'll do is fish out the ginger and the garlic. Then I'll add some capsicum. Let that cook along for a little while. You get capsicum cooked right, it just has the sweetest flavour. Now for some bok choy. This won't take very long, we're not far off assembling this soup. We'll give them a couple of minutes to just soften up a little bit. Then we'll put the soup together. I think it's time to assemble this soup. Let's move this to the side a bit so I don't burn myself. The chicken and mushroom. Now for the noodles, look at that. Now we're off the table to plate this up. There it is. Chicken noodle soup, ready to plate up, steaming hot. Look at that goodness and flavour. Did you forget the secret ingredient? I didn't. It's an egg. Just crack it on top. Then I'll put this lid back on it and I'll take it back over the fire and keep it warm for 3 or 4 minutes. Let that egg set just a little bit. Meanwhile, this one is ready to taste. Looks a bit hot. Oh, you can taste the mushrooms and the ginger. Get some of these noodles. Homemade noodles. Chicken. Bok choy. Does life get any better? It is most definitely my favourite chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup, standard, with an egg. I think I might have left that too long. I really like the egg, the yolk of the egg to go through the soup. We'll give him a try anyway. We'll give this one a run. The egg certainly adds a different dimension to chicken noodle soup. You still get the flavours of the mushrooms, the garlic, the ginger, the capsicum. It's certainly my favourite chicken noodle soup. If you enjoyed this cooking experience, hit the subscribe button. There'll be one coming your way every week.